Well, hello, ladies, gentlemen, boys, and girls of all ages. Spank the Monkey back again with another video of Singles BOJINGLES. Okay, so I just got a few cards from a seller. I think this is from some choice pieces of the most recent set, which is LORWYN Eclipsed. So let me just share this unboxing with you. Let me just take off the cards for chaff. Oops. Okay, and over here. And we'll just go through these cards very quickly for our unboxing joy. Okay, first one up would be a Sapling Nursery, a to cast enchantment, affinity for forests with landfall, pay 2, exile this enchantment tree folk, and forest you control, gain indestructible until end of turn. So this is just a interesting piece, enchantment. Glad to have this one. Yeah. So I don't have this in my collection. I did open 2 products, a collector booster and a play booster. So just trying to complete some of the cards I don't have. So I'll put that over there. Next up, we have a Spring Leaf Parade. So this is an X spell with 2 green enchantment again. So when enters, create X/1/1 colorless shapeshifter creature tokens with Changeling, and you can tap them for 1 mana of any color. Cool. So that's a nice full art non-foil. Next up, we have a Mythic. This time it's Curious Colossus. It's 7 to cast, 7/7 Giant Warrior. When enters, each creature target opponent controls loses all abilities, becomes a coward in addition to other types, and has base power toughness 1/1. So pretty good in basically shrinking your enemy's board states. Nice. So that's a Mythic over there. Next up, we have a Mirror Form. So this is one of the cool cards coming from the set. So the instant for 6. Each non-land permanent you control becomes a copy of the target non-aura permanent. So that's interesting because it's not until end of turn. It's a copy of a target forever. So I think you can do a lot of nice and cool stuff with this Mirror Form. Okay, next up we have another copy of Mirror Form. Nice. So I did not have the good fortune of picking this up during the unboxings. So glad to get 2 copies of that. Next up, we have a Meek Attack. So this is another one of those cards that's sort of getting some heat. So it's 3 to cast enchantment, pay 2. You may put a creature card with total power toughness 5 or less from your hand onto the battlefield, kind of like Sneak Attack. That creature gains haste. At the beginning of the next end step, sacrifice a creature. So another Mythic over there. Cool. Next up, we have a Celestial Reunion. So this is an X green sorcery spell. As an additional cost to cast a spell, you may choose a creature type and behold 2 creatures of that type. Search your library for a creature card with mana value X or less. Reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. If the additional cost was paid, the revealed card is chosen of the chosen type. Put that card onto the battlefield instead. Okay, so that is pretty cool. So this is a borderless Mythic full art. So I'll put that over here. Okay. Oh, and here we have a card that's flippy. So it's Eardu, Carrier of Dawn's another Mythic. 5 to cast Elemental God, flying lifelink 5/5. Creature spells you cast have Convoke. And then you can flip it to Isilu, Carrier of Twilight, flying lifelink, and other non-token creatures you control have Persist. Then you can flip it back again. Okay, so let me just change the lighting situation there. And we have another one. So this is a full art foil of Ashling Rekindled. So when it enters, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card, and then you can transform it over here to Ashling Rime-Bound. So when this creature transforms at the beginning of the first main phase, add 2 mana of any one color. Spend this mana only to cast spells with mana value 4 or greater, and then you can pay to transfer it back. So nice to add to the collection. A nice foil full art. Next up, we have over here, we have a Massive Mysteries full art version. So it is Wooburg 5/5 Legendary Elemental. I believe this is coming from Commander deck with First Strike, Vigilance, Trample. And at the beginning of combat in your turn, another target elemental you control gains Myriad until end of turn. Okay, so Mythic full art. Nice. Okay, next up we have a Fire Covenant. So this is an uncommon For one black and red, it's an instant. As an additional cost to cast the spell, pay X life. Fire Recordament deals X damage divided as you choose among any number of target creatures. Cool. So I'll put that over here. Next up, we have a Bristlebane Battler. So this is a 2 to cast Kitkin Soldier with 6/6 trample and ward 2. It enters with 5 -1/-1 counters on it. And then whenever another creature you control enters, then you can remove a 1/1 counter. So nice. Trample and ward. Nice full art rare. And for the last card, we get a Ashling the Limitless. Okay, so this is also from the Commander set. 3 to cast Elemental Sorcerer. Elemental spells you cast from your hand have Convoke 4. And whenever you sacrifice a non-token creature, create a token that's a copy of it. That token gains haste until end of turn. At the beginning of your next end step, sacrifice unless you pay Wooburg. Pretty strong card, I would say. Nice foil, full art version. I think there's a lot of stuff happening with this card. Like I think in I think Command Zone, they had featured this card. A lot of stuff you can do with this. So quite happy to add this to the collection. Nice full art foil as well. So we have 9 mythics here, 3 rares and 1 uncommon, all coming from LORWYN Eclipsed, which I think is a pretty good set to start the year. Not sure if this would be the best set for the year, but still, I mean, this is still within the Magic universe, right? So glad to have that that set now out in the universe. All right, so thanks again, guys, for joining me on this Singles Bojingles episode. I'll see you next one. Take care. Bye bye.